my tattoos. When I roll up, you see my ink. You know who I am. You know where I've been. It speaks for me. Woods, White Boys, Peckerwoods, they get their city blasted on them. Their county. That's their car. So people are always like, what does Dago mean? That means I'm from San Diego and I roll with the San Diego car. We call it Dago because there's a other big car of White Boys from IE. And since we don't fucking get IE blasted on us, we took the IE out of it and we called it Dago. That's like a long-term joke when an IE person asks you, hey, why do you guys call it Dago? And we say, to keep the fucking IE out of it. Now get the fuck out of here. That's why. That's why it's spelled Dago, to keep IE out of it. Because that's another thing. We don't get it blasted on us because we're from a different car, different city. We're all White Boys. We programmed together. We got each other's back. But this is how we keep something to ourselves. Now, skinheads, they're all White Boys too. They roll with us. They have to fucking follow suit with us. But they're the ones who get political ink for their gangs or whoever they fuck with. They have different shit. But White Boys mainly get their car blasted on them, which is their county or their city, wherever they're from, whoever they fuck with. Mainly your county. SGV, SFV. I've said it before. IE, Dago. These are the southern ones. There's a lot of them. I'm not going to name them all, but these are most of them. So I have Dago blasted on my stomach, and I got co-signed on from my older homeboy from Dago. You can't just get that shit blasted on you. You're not going to go in the pen and say, hey, I'm here now. I want to get Dago blasted on me. You're going to have to put in work, and your older homeboy is going to co-sign for you. Now, if he doesn't tattoo, all he's going to have to do is co-sign by laying the first line. If he lays the first line on your tattoo, he co-signed for you. You're ready to go. But you're going to have to put in work. None of these tats that I have are fucking gotten for free. They're always stripes earned. The first fucking work I put in that was massive for my people is when I earned the 1904 on the back of my calves, which Swally from the 805 from Santa Barbara did. So now I put in work for my people. I'm doing time for my people. I keep my mouth closed. I sit in a shoe and I earn my 1904. We blast that shit on me while I'm in the back. This was the first one. We finished my calves at that point. We had no sandpaper. We just had a guitar string. We had to sharpen that shit on the ground outside in the cages. We weren't even able to keep it sharp with sandpaper. So that shit was 10 times as painful. I was on the way walking to medical like I've shared before, and the fucking cuffs fucking tore half the tattoo off my ankles. But this is the first fucking set of political ink I got was during my first shoe term, which I've got a bunch of smaller ones after that, but this was the big one, 14-month for the A1, the SBI. A1 is the highest write-up of a 115 you can get in the system. That's murder, that's serious bodily injury, that's attempted murder. Those are the only charges that run an A1. So the point is you're going to have to put in work. Work means keeping your mouth shut, doing time for your people, stabbing people, fucking beating people up, checking people, everything like that, carrying dope, everything. You're going to do everything. There's not going to be a time when you don't. They're going to come calling on you, and you're going to be ready to ride. Some people choose not to get blasted. My choice was to do my time like I do everything. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. And I was going in the pen thinking, I'm going to be the best at this shit too. So I'm going to get the most jacked. I'm going to get the most blasted. And I'm going to prove who the fuck I am in this scenario as well. Just like every scenario of life. Now in the pen, a Southsider, a white, or a Paisa can tattoo you. Nobody else. You ain't getting a tap from a black. You ain't getting a tap from an Asian. You ain't getting a tap from no one else. So other White Boys tattoos would be the SD symbol from the Padres or anything from San Diego. Riverside White Boys and Mexicans will get the bell because that's a symbol they use. There's other symbols from anywhere. From everywhere has their own symbols, what they're tatting on them to say where the fuck they're from. Everything else is mainly just pictures. When people think, oh, a teardrop means this or a fucking an hourglass means this or this means that. That's not really true no more in the system. I mean, it's just basically like fools get some pictures they want on them, but they earn the right to get tatted by people who respect them. If you come out blasted, that means you were respected because there was a fucking massive line. To get blasted by the people I got blasted by, it was a sign of respect because I got pushed to the front of the line because of my principles, because of how I programmed, because I was down, because they said, Hey, Wes, I want you to walk around my ink. I'm co-signing on you. A lot of motherfuckers would get blasted up by a white boy, and then the motherfucker would roll it up. Now you're walking around fully blasted by a bitch-ass motherfucker who's a PC now. That's what fucking didn't happen to me. I've got tatted by Big John from SGV. I've got tatted by Swally from 805 from Santa Barbara. I've got tatted by Largo from Pomona. Bad Boy from Eastside Bowling Locos. I got tatted by Pirate from IE. These are the people who did my ink. Nobody else. These are all solid motherfuckers, all GP. Everybody knows them. But the fact is there's other things that people don't get about the prison system and how you earn your tats. It's always gonna be a rite of passage. This motherfucker proved who he was time and time again when shit got thick. And I see these clowns who don't really know much in the comments, and they want to see swastikas. They want to see other shit. I know motherfuckers who got that shit. They're skinheads. I'm a Wood. I'm a Peckerwood. I'm a motherfucker who, when you come into the pen as a white boy, you have to join a gang. So you're joining the Woods. If you're white and you roll in and you don't want a boyfriend as a PC and you want some protection from your people, you're gonna roll with the Woods. Even if you think you don't need protection, we don't give a fuck because our numbers are low and you're gonna roll with us. That's why the second you roll into the general population of California's CDC system, you're gonna be in a gang. There's no fucking way around it. So motherfuckers, a motherfucker will tat you, you'll hook him up. You'll get him something from your package. You'll give him some jars of coffee. You'll give him some soups. You'll pay him something as a tip. But real motherfuckers will just blast you up and they expect that on the back end. Like motherfucker, you better kick me down some shit. Most fucking tattoo artists are dope fiends, so you're rolling up, giving them a paper, or you're giving them some white or some black. When Largo from Pomona did my throat, I had to slide over to 5 block, and fucking the cops kept walking. I'd have to hide under a blanket and shit because they knew me, so I had to make sure they didn't see me so I could pop back out when they were walking and finish the tat. But he did the one on the front of my neck on black, and he just slung that shit. He was all calm. He's just chilling, boom, boom, boom. He just painting that shit on there. It was a long time ago, so it's since faded. But then when he did the one on the back of my neck, he was on white. And he took fucking 5 hours in the smallest spot. I swear I looked back there after 2 hours, and he had been pinning at a spot the size of half a dime. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're spun the fuck out. You're still in that spot. What the fuck? And I'm having to slide over to another block, risk getting a write-up, risk all that shit. The cops knew me. They knew what was up. They weren't even gonna trip. But, there's some bitch-ass COs that they're just looking for a problem. So they see fucking Watson over at the other block at 5 block when he's supposed to be in 6 block. And they just make it a fucking issue. Anytime you give a CO who don't like motherfuckers and wants drama on a motherfucker's life a reason to fuck your life over, you're playing the biggest lottery ever. That motherfucker could do anything, turn it into a staff assault, whatever the fuck. Like I said before, when Miss Miller, when she grabbed our fucking needle, when me and Swally were in the shoe, they searched our house and she grabbed our needle and she fucking said she poked her finger. So now essentially she could say that it's a staff assault. She got poked by a needle that she was searching for that we shouldn't have. And my homeboy Swally, he got 14 more years. He was going back to Calipat from the shoe where we were at. And he's just like, he's coughing and shit. He just saw, fuck, my hep C's flaring up because he wanted to fuck with her. And she just starts crying, running out, causing massive drama. And then her CO partners were like, oh, you guys are fucked, man, da-da-da. Because they try to pump it up like you got AIDS or some shit. And they poked themselves with your needle. She didn't poke herself with shit. It was just some drama that they were trying to cause. Later, the fool Boo-Boo from Compton fucking gassed her in the cell, shot a bag of shit in her face. So I don't know. Maybe that was karma. Maybe that was karmic debt for her for causing some fool some drama whose life was already bad enough. But that fool gassed the shit out of her. I'm not fucking saying it's a good thing to do to anybody. I don't appreciate assault on women in any type of way. But she got her ass gassed by that motherfucker. Just squirted a shit bag in her face through the fucking vent. He got another 4 years for that. People don't realize fools in the shoe, fools whose families given up on them, fools who don't give a fuck about life, they just start tatting crazy shit on their face. The homie had Chucky over here. He had Hitler over here. He had fucking, like I said before, 1488, rest in piss, the victim's fucking date that he killed his victim. People get crazy ass shit. Like I showed before, Tripper, fuck you on his forehead, his hood all over his face. Fools just start getting blasted. It's like pain. Like, I just want to give him a hug because I know what that was. I've been like that. Like, I got die slow tatted on my hands. And I tell people like it's like because I was dying slow when I was in the pen. But really, I wanted to kill people. Like, really, I was fucked up in the head. I'm like, nah, when I choke you to death and I'm just watching it. And like I can pump myself up in either way. So I can pump myself up to be a shitbag in life, or I can pump myself up to be a good guy. So that's why I've noticed this about myself, and I pump myself up daily to be a better man. Because I've done the opposite, and it always leaves you fucked up in tears like a bitch. You always regret it, especially when they hit you with that case or that mad time. Especially as we get older, especially when we know better and we still choose to do the stupid shit. It's like we regret it instantly and our whole world falls apart. Stay focused today. Don't fucking commit no stupid ass bullshit. Just know that the penitentiary is not a place for you. You're going to go there so fucking quick. One of my partners who actually fucking I roll with all the fucking time just caught another violation. It's going to be Christmas away from the family. It's going to be Christmas away. Don't fucking mistake this shit. Be smart. The tattoos aren't that cool. You could get them the fuck out here. They don't mean fucking shit. Oh, that shit's so cool. That guy fucking killed that guy and he got that tattoo. Don't fucking buy into that shit. I don't even see my fucking tattoos. They look like shit anyways. Just be realistic, be a solid person, and don't fucking think that pain is defining you and your dumbass decisions are defining you as some sort of badass. Because 99% of the time, those supposed hard motherfuckers are those bitches on the phone with mom telling her, Mom, they're gonna stab me if you don't pay fucking homie for those papers I bought. Motherfucker will charge up a $400 debt and then cry to his mom on the phone that she's got to pay it or he's going to get stabbed. And then 10 minutes later, another white boy's like, hey, Sean's cool. He's down. I'm like, how the fuck is he down? Did you miss that phone conversation? You fucking idiot. This is the problem with the pen. This is the problem with society glorifying this shit. These fools are soft-ass bitches. That hard motherfucker, he's there for his wife. He's there for his family. He admits when he's being a piece of shit. He fucking forces himself to grow because this is what's hard. He doesn't put pain on his mother. He doesn't fucking do all this shit that's painful to those around him. He doesn't just continually choose to use dope and say, whatever, it's my body. Motherfucker, people are attached to you. People love you. You're shitting on them. You're ruining their lives. Sack the fuck up. Be a man. Make good choices. Be proud of yourself. Don't be a bitch no more. Clean your shit up.